Hi there everybody, and happy holiday weekend to everybody in North America. To the Canadians who are out there, I hope you had a wonderful time on Friday. I spent my Canada Day drinking Molson beer and watching live coverage of the Blue Jays sadly losing to the Cleveland Indians. I think it went to about 16 innings. All I can tell you is I was well oiled by the time it finally finished. But to everybody in Canada, I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful time. This just as a little tribute to you guys, 1964, 50 cents coin in really, really good condition. Picked up a wee while ago. I don't know if I've already shown you this. So if I have, I'm sorry for boring the pants off you more than usual. But I had a pleasant time on Friday evening. It's always good to get to the end of a working week, and you know, the fact that the 1st of July this year fell on a Friday must have been wonderful for the people there. So, I hope you had a great time, and now moving to your neighbours down south for the holiday weekend. I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July. 240 years ago this weekend, I guess things were quite exciting. I know he didn't sign the Declaration of Independence, or I don't think he did, but if I had heroes, one of my heroes would be Thomas Paine, and I know he had a great influence in both the US, or the American Revolution as it was, and in the French Revolution. So as I say, it's grand for me to raise a glass, even bring my Reese's peanut butter cup just to celebrate the American influence of the weekend, and to say, everybody in the States, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time over the holiday weekend. Here are a couple of peace dollars that I've picked up recently. I don't think I've shown you these ones. I've bought them fairly recently. This one, a 1927D, one I didn't have, so that adds to my little collection. Fabulous. In nice condition, and I didn't pay too much for it. I think I may have mentioned that dealer in the Netherlands, but that's where I got this one from. And before the pound went tits up and devalued against everything, it wasn't too bad, it wasn't too expensive. And this one, a 1922S, I think, yeah, 1922S. Now I have one of these already, so this is particularly exciting for me because I know that Silver Surfer sent me a whole load of tubes recently, but another kind friend of mine who doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he was kind enough to send me a tube big enough for old US silver dollars. So there's 3 or 4 in here already. A couple of Morgans, a couple of peace dollars, and it gives me great pleasure to be able to continue this tubular journey with my 90% US dollars. So that's fabulous. Anyway, so that's that. So I hope everybody in Canada had a wonderful time on Friday. I hope everybody in the US has a simply sensational time today, and especially tomorrow. I hope that one day soon my country will be able to maybe not declare independence, but celebrate its independence, and I hope that in my lifetime at least I'll be able to celebrate a few of the anniversaries of my country's independence. But anyway, you enjoy it. 240 years since you threw off the shackles of British oppression. And so good luck to each and every one of you. I hope you have a wonderful time. The main purpose of this video though was to actually shout out to CCT. Now everybody knows this man. He's one of the greatest in our community, and he kindly sent me something this week, so bear with me a second and we can have a look at it. Now CCT posted a video last week, and halfway through it, the man that is Igor played a little of his electric guitar, And in my comment I said something about, I can't believe how long it's been since I listened to Into the Valley, and out of the blue CCT was kind enough to message me back saying, oh, we had a little hidden contest, the first person to identify it was Into the Valley by the Skids wins the prize. And so he sent me this beautiful coin. His little note said, "Dear Big Lorry," Callum's completely obliterated the message because it didn't. Although the envelope was attached to Callum and Ian, the letter just said, "Hi Big L," and so Callum's done his best to add "and Callum," but somehow managed to scroll it all over the letter. But the gist of it was, rather than sending something from south of where I am, he would send something from north. And this is a 1974 commemorative coin from Iceland. Now, given that Iceland knocked England out of the European Soccer Championships last week, that's a good enough prize in itself. But believe it or not, I recognise, not the coin, I'd never seen this before, but I recognise the symbols. It shows you how good the liberal and broad education system is in Scotland, because these four symbols represent, and you'll forgive me anybody who speaks Icelandic for my pronunciation, I think it's the Landvetter, which are the guiding kind of protective spirits of Iceland. I can't remember the name of the bull, but the eagle in the top left there is called Gamur. The dragon is Dreki. I can't remember the name of the giant. Let me have a think. Nope, I can't remember it, but the bull is something like, maybe, I think it's Gríðungar. Yeah. And I haven't learned all of this just since England were put out of the Euro Championships. It says a lot about our education system. And also the fact that one of my primary teachers was married to a boy from Iceland. So this is a coin commemorating the 1100th anniversary of the first settlement in Iceland. And I don't know if the term Viking is the right one to use, but I'll use this term, and forgive me if I'm being inappropriate or otherwise. And that looks like a geezer or something like that, but it's an absolutely stunning coin. 30 grams, 925 silver, and it's 1000 kronor. And I always like, I think it's pronounced echt 1000 kronor, but echt for one, it sounds a bit like the way we pronounce 8 in certainly in the west of Scotland where I go. Echt means 8. But this is the prize I won from CCT, so to all intents and purposes it's just a gift, and I am extremely grateful. It's a wonderful, wonderful gesture. So thank you very much, CCT. Thank you, Igor. And you're absolutely right. It's a stunning, stunning coin, and I am absolutely thrilled. And Callum's not so keen on it, but only because he can't pronounce any Icelandic, says the man who's fluent. Anyway, listen, I just wanted to thank CCT and Igor for their kindness. This is a simply beautiful little coin. As I say, I'd not seen it before. Obviously, I'd seen a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup before. Reese's Pieces. And so I'm going to have that just now for supper. Then I'm going to settle down and see if Iceland can beat France in the quarterfinals of the Euro 2016 competition. Keep my fingers crossed for that. In the meantime, everybody in Canada, hope you've had a lovely weekend. Everybody in the United States, hope you're having a wonderful time. And best wishes from this side of the Atlantic to every single one of you in the USA. Have a wonderful time, and never forget how significant that date was in 1776. You take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye.